What is up? Welcome to episode 10 of our free agent to Champions League career mode with Schweinfurt, the worst team in real life in the German tier that is available to us in the game, tier 3. We're doing quite well. First season, we're in 4th, 28 points. We have 2 games left to play before we're at the halfway point against Wolfsburg and Hamburg. So we should find out if we're gonna actually be fighting in European places and possibly Champions League. And I have come up with an idea, because my squad is getting to that level now of the starting 11 being so much better than the bench. I am going to put a cap on how many players I can sign, 2, the rating of players I can sign. So, if I hit Conference League, it's 78 rated and still the 3 people. No, actually, we'll do 4. Europa League's 5 and 82. And Champions League, for the first season at least, is 85 and lower. And I get to sign 5 people. Plus, 5 people from the academy can get promoted in a season just to kind of hopefully get some talents into the team eventually. I might actually scrap the academy rule of signing so little players because the academy has a couple of players I want to promote and I can't. But yeah, at the moment, we'll be at 85 rated for next season. And if we make it further into the competition, we can sign higher and higher rated players until we do get that Champions League win. But that is the main thing. Our schedule is obviously not it's kind of funny. We face Wolfsburg twice in a week because we need Wolfsburg and Hamburg. And Wolfsburg starts off our second half of the season. It actually looks like a decent schedule with the worst team to face on the final day being Bayern Munich. But let's get straight into the game. At home to Wolfsburg as we kick off the start of the second half of the season. So I'll see you then. Alright, we're here for this for the first game of the second half of this season. We're against Wolfsburg, who've won 1 game out of the last 5, and I regret to inform you that was against us in a 2-0 win. Yeah, we kind of lost that game, but we're still ahead of them. They lost their other match, so we're still ahead. We are actually back in 4th, despite us winning 1 game. 1-0 but from Hamburg. I mean, what do you expect? A tactical view victory, tactical view masterclass? Doesn't happen for me. 2-0. We then subsequently drop the man responsible for the first goal in the next game, and we won. So Rizzy is the problem. His unhappy attitude is making him worse. Meanwhile, when you look, it's just positive vibes for everyone else. Maybe not Smet, but reactions are down by 3, but it's not really that bad. But we're going to go with this team. We're going to go with the strong team, the stable team, the normal team, but really quick. We're going to have a look at the squad hub, because we got the 2 players out on loan. Schultz has went, so Lazaru's up 2. We're also going to look at loanees. So Granada, +2 for Lazaro, so we could let Smet go. Schultz is only already up 1. So that's already good. We have no centre backs. Later is 64. Walsh is up 1, so not really great. Mercier's up 5, so that's brilliant. Seitz is up 1. And Daniel Borgen is up 11. And I hope his potential cap has not already been hit. And Dumal is not up anything, but what are we expecting from that? So, our Northern Irish right wing is up a lot. There is a possible that we go back in looking for a Northern Irish right wing. We are trying to find a George Best regen. It could happen. It could not, but it doesn't matter. We want our revenge on a Wolfsburg team that beat us 7 days ago. Dragovic, though, there, plays it to Kruger. And now we can attack. Forgot, I need to change my stuff to balanced. To kind of keep it. He finds Hirayama on the edge of the box. Hits a man in the face. Now Bohr. Martinez. Back to Hirayama. Ay, ay, ay. Scuff that one if I could say anything else. That was appalling, to be honest. But we are creating chances. Vargas looks to whip one in. Martinez running. Won't get there. And Wolfsburg with Kubel. Kruger. Dragovic. Fullback cuts in. It allows Hirayama. Faru. Hirayama. Won't get the shot off. Set piece tactics. No, we don't do set piece tactics. We just whip the ball into the box. But that went straight to the keeper. Dragovic. Martinez. Just can't find the space. Maybe we can now. Duarte's free. Duarte gets it across. But it won't fall to anyone but the keeper's arms. Kruger wins it. Loose pass. And it's taken to the 82nd minute. But Sidel gets the goal thanks to Kruger's pressing. Misplaced pass. Kruger pounces. And we do get that goal we so desperately needed, but so deserved, as we're the only team to attack this game. Now we can make changes. Now we can go defensive. I must say, that is one aspect of the guy's game he really needs to improve on. 1 minute. Dieng buries him over. Terzic clatters a man. And it will end up being enough for a 1-0 win. We get our revenge. But we're not scoring enough. Alright, we're here for the game against RB Leipzig. Top of the league, RB Leipzig. But only on goal difference. You can see their team is so good right now. Holy cow. That is unbelievable. We're still sitting fourth. Bear in mind, barely sitting fourth. In fact, Bayern Munich have played a game more than Leipzig and are only tied on points. You can see we are very low scorers. So low, in fact. We're joint with Hamburg on the amount of goals per games we've scored in. But we are trying to change fortunes. You can see the team is slowly getting better again. I don't really know what to say. I'm kind of glad I decided we're going to be doing that cap rule for ratings, because for free agents, I don't think there'll be that many high free agents now. So every little bit helps. I'm sorry, the fans aren't happy with the fact that this manager is put them first in the league. Oh, well, that's something I've never seen before. We're playing a 5-back as well. I forgot to do this. I forgot to do the one tactical change. Balanced is what we should be on, not counter. I've realized that counter doesn't really work for us at all, because we attack way quicker than I necessarily want to, and we don't really attack with any sort of conviction. They play a 5-4-1. How is the manager under threat? Well, that's good turning from Veerman. Bakayoko to Bonnie, who's on fire for them. Dragovic stops but can't get past Bakayoko. Tries to find Bonnie. Vincent is there. Bakayoko now on the ball. Just try and stop him. Kruger does a fantastic job of stopping the man. Hirayama. Kruger. Why is Hirayama running back? You're inside forward, brother. Vargas. Against. Get through the. Finds Rizzy. Rizzy. Oh, brother. These guys can't find the right position. Holy cow. That's a brilliant ball from Rizzy to Sadell. Sadell can't quite get the pass to Hirayama. Dragovic can. Hirayama has to run back though. Veerman. Hirayama on the edge of the box again. Strikes an opposition player. Bonnie wins it. Bonnie in an offside position. We're opening Leipzig up. Rizzy. Kruger. Vargas. Back to Dragovic. Rizzy. Kruger! Oh, what a hit! We've been threatening from long range for the last couple of minutes. Last couple of shots. And that one finally beats Diakite in the goal. And we take the lead against the league leaders. We've been threatening from this range. Uses the defender as cover and just whips it with pace. Unstoppable. I don't think we need to change the team. We're good enough in defense. Couldn't turn. We were looking to maybe. I was maybe thinking corner flag. Now Leipzig on the attack. That's a loose pass and that's out of play. 90th minute +1. The game is essentially over. But now it's officially over. We're in their half. We're in their attacking third. And we could put promise for Kruger. It's a brace in the 93rd minute. Kruger's unlocked the defense twice. And it's 3 points coming home to boost our Champions League hopes at the end of a season. Unbelievable. The full-time whistle goes. And the league leaders will stay at top, but the goal difference is now only 3 to Bayern Munich. We get an all-valuable 3 points in our contention to keep a 3-point gap to Frankfurt. And we win, all thanks to Jens Kruger. He's now, hopefully, gonna start showing some more form. Alright, our biggest game of the season. It is 4th place Frankfurt, who are undefeated in 5, versus 5th place us, and we are on the same points. We've kind of been in a 1-0 win, 1 draw, 3-2, 2-0. Like, we've been in an okay form in recent weeks. But you see, 4 games left of the season, Leverkusen and Bayern, so it is tough. But if we win, I believe we've guaranteed European football, because I believe it's 2 spots for Europa League. So no matter what, we get European football. We're guaranteed at least 78 rated players. But if we win, we have a chance. As Frankfurt then play Leipzig, we have a chance, folks. It's not the biggest of chances, but it's a chance. And Müller starts. I think that's the only change we need to make, just due to fitness. This is the biggest game of our season. We have Leverkusen, Union Berlin and Munich after this. But this is to see who takes a 3-point advantage going into the season. Into the final month even. I also forgot, we're still on the counter. I can't be bothered to change it. We might as well we'll change it for next season. But counter does seem to work certain times, especially against 3-backs. But maybe having it unbalanced means we might actually not be so erratic. Now Hirayama to Sedel. The top two scorers looking to link up. Sedel tried. Dragovic. 200 matches we've made as the ball goes out to play. Alright, Smet to Vincent. That's a loose touch from the centre back. And now Müller has a chance. And gave up on the ball the second he took one too many heavy touches. We win the ball back with Dragovic. Sedel, Müller. Through ball. Hirayama just can't get there. Frankfurt already showing signs of taking risk, are they? I don't know what to do, what we can do. That's a good through ball. Frankfurt have the chance to check. It's Chabi, Uzen, Larson. Smet with a save. Frankfurt showing up now. Marindo with a good tackle. Just going to play it across. Boer. Rizzi. To Fargas. Why is he not going to Hirayama in that situation? Martinez in a spot of bother. Gets it to Fargas, to Kruger. To Sedel. Sedel finds Hirayama. Hirayama's going to slow things up. He's going to see Fargas. Fargas back in to Hirayama. It's over the bar. And how crucial could that be if we fail to defend in these final couple of minutes? Lunin to send it up. Boer can't win the first one. He can win the second header. Should be enough. Final attack. Kruger won't need to make the pass. The referee blows the whistle. And it's 3 points ahead of 5th place. 1-0, one shot from our striker is all it took. Alright, it's the day after the final game of the season. And the Japanese winger won us the game with a 1-0 win over Bayern Munich, as you can see right about here. You can see Leipzig drew and Frankfurt lost to Hoffenheim. We win by 5 points for 4th. We're in the Champions League next season. Hoffenheim and Frankfurt get Europa League. Stuttgart get conference. Dortmund in nothing. And we are absolutely loving life. It now means 85 rated players are below, with the quantity of 6 signings can be made next season, with an unlimited amount of youngsters if I choose so. But I don't really think we need youngsters. We're gonna have a look. David Polka's Hoffenheim and Leipzig. I think it's only for Europa League, so it wouldn't change anything. Relegation playoff is Hamburg. Champions League is Napoli versus PSG. And in fact, no German side made it past the round of 16. All losing, all 3 teams losing. Frankfurt losing to Real Madrid in the knockouts. Bayern Munich not even getting top 8. In Europa League, it's Strasbourg versus Chelsea. The same owners against each other. And again, well, this time it's a bit better. It's a quarter-final. But still nowhere near good enough. And the other team is nowhere to be seen. They didn't even make it out of the knockouts. No, they did, Wolfsburg. They lost to Strasbourg in the round of 16. And in the Conference League, am I surprised to say, no German team is there either. In fact, where even is the German team? Where did the German team finish? They finished 30th. They didn't even make it out the league phase. But it doesn't matter. We're in it. We're in the Champions League. We're in the big boy competition. Have a quick look at the stats. Most games played is Smet. Obviously, most goals. Sedel with 12. Hirayama with 11. and the crucial 11th goal. Indeed, Kruger Durante 4. Bullet with 3 goals from 8 games and a lot of 1 goals. Most assists, Vargas, Durante, Sedell, all with 5. Vargas was so good with the attacking wing back. I'm so happy we made that change. In fact, we're going to have a look at the overalls. Walsh is up 2. Schultz only up the 1. Duhamel up 2. Mercier went up by 7 this season. Seitz up 1. Borgen up 12. Looks very pacey and good on dribbling. Shooting to be desired. Lazur up 3. And that is about it. 182 rated player. But we can sign 85 rated to the quantity of 6 next season. Another little look at Academy. You can see we brought in more players. A Swedish left back, a Swedish right back, a Maltese right back, and a Swedish right mid. And that is probably the Academy for the next season. Hope you all enjoyed. Next season, we get to start the conquest. We have 3 seasons to do this before I have to rush out and do another season. Hopefully that isn't the case, because I really don't want to rush videos out, because I am leaving in 4 seasons time in about 4 weeks. So we have to kind of hope this doesn't work. Hopefully we don't get to a point where I'm having to rush or take a 2-week break. But that has been it. Hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you in the Champions League. Peace.